What's up, YouTube? So we going for a ride today. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't see. Irvin's on my bike. I'm on the Can-Am. So we're gonna take advantage of this. Woo, we're gonna take advantage of this weather and take you along. So I got me an Instant Pot for the RV. And I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I move back so maybe you can see it. But it's an 8-quart, 7-in-1 cooker. So to test it out, I'm gonna try to cook some ribs in here. I've never used a pressure cooker before, so I'm not familiar with it, and I just did a test run on it and it worked fine. So we're gonna attempt these ribs in here. What I did is I poured beer at the bottom. Any type of beer will do. I don't know. I'm not a beer drinker, so I don't think any type of brand matters over one over the other. But anyway, I put 1 can of beer in here. This is 25 fluid ounces. So I put that at the bottom, and it says to put the rack in the bottom. So I looked at a video yesterday, and she attempted to use the rack on hers, but she ended up taking it out because they wouldn't fit right. So not sure. I don't think this is gonna fit right. But we're gonna see. So anyway, so I got the rack in there, and got my beer at the bottom.
Or perhaps, even more apropos, are the immortal words of David Bowie.
Sorry.
I don't know where I'm going,
And
but I promise it won't be boring.
all I did was I cut my ribs up into 2 or 3 bones, and I just got 1 slab because I wanted to just try it out and see how it was gonna work. And then I just seasoned it with seasoning salt, with Lowry seasoning salt. So I'm just gonna stick them in the Instant Pot, and
I was joking, obviously.
I'm going to see how I'm gonna do it.
You stand up for the people, Kevin. You're a good man. How's it going?
It's okay. So,
Okay, so this is going to be trial and error. So I just kind of laid them in there flat. Tried not to, it's hard not to
With me has like
overlap them.
detrimental.
They won't stand up. The video I looked at yesterday, she stood hers up, but she had a lot more ribs than I do. So I'm just going to lay them in there, kind of
dull.
I feel like
there you go. So I just got them kind of laid in there, less layered as possible.
Oh, I don't see you that way.
Like I said, I put seasoning salt on them, and then I poured the beer at the bottom and put the rack in there. So my rack is gonna work, I think. Now I'm gonna cook them for 25 minutes. So depending on, I guess, how much you want them cooked, if you want them a little I don't know if you want to say tough, or where you pull them off the bone, or if you want them to fall off the bone. So I'm going to do 25 minutes to see if that is fall off the bone. But I'm about to put it on. Yeah, see it. So I'm going to put this on. So what you do is you put the lid on and you lock it in. Press your release valve to sealing. And then you have a little valve here. That's a steam valve. And so we are going to put it on, we're going to put it on meat and stew. And we're going to adjust it down to 25 minutes. And I'm just going to leave it as normal and high pressure. So I'm going to have to play around with this thing and see how it goes. So it's on now. If you heard the beeping, that means it's on. And in a little bit, you should see the steam coming out of the steam valve, and then that steam valve will pop up and seal it. And then you'll hear, I think steam will come out of it first before it seals. So there's a little steam coming off of it, if you can see. Right there. I don't know if it's coming through on camera or not, but there's a little steam coming out of it. And that little red valve will pop up when it reaches its maximum pressure. So now you can see it says 25 minutes. So now it'll start counting down. And then when it's done, it will beep. We'll see. Alrighty, so the pressure cooker is done. 25 minutes. So now what you want to do is you want to release the steam. So you just take this little valve here and just once the steam is released, then you can unlock it. So that is what the ribs look like. So we're gonna put barbecue sauce on them and stick them in the oven. That was what they look like after I took them out the Instant Pot. Brushed them with some barbecue sauce and stuck them in the oven for about maybe like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on how crisp or whatever you like them. But that's what they look like. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell to receive notifications when we put out a new video.